Hold up.
Alright, what's up guys? So today, if you couldn't tell by the title, we're going to be doing a bike hack video or tips and tricks video. These are just, tips and tricks about BMX, bikes, different stuff like that. So if you guys are new to the channel, I'm Kade. Subscribe. We make BMX videos every Wednesday and Saturday at 5. Do videos like this, riding, progression videos, different stuff like that. So for tip number 1, we're going to start off with the bike. A lot of you may know this or not. If your handlebars ever come down, if your handlebars ever move while you're riding, say towards you forwards, or jersey bars the other way or whatever, you can always sit them on the ground and kick them. Ow. So something like this. So you'd have them on the ground here, and so if they were too far, if they came in towards you, you would kick them like here. And if they went too far forward, what you can do is just turn the bike around so it's like this. Put your foot on it like that, and then just kick it the other direction, and it'll move your bars back into place. So that's tip number 1. If you have any questions about any of these tips or hacks, just hit me up in the comments below. Tip or hack number 2 is, it's not really a hack, but it's more or less a tip, I guess. They have, I can't remember who makes it, but they have a seat that has like a bunch of multi-tools in, like the seat posts and stuff, and the seat post itself has like a wrench on it, so you put the seat post in your tire and you can use that to take your tire off and change your wheel or whatever. It's pretty much the only tool you'll need. In the link down in the description below. It's a pretty cool tool. So tip number 3, if your handlebars keep moving and you keep putting them back, what you can do if you have like an Allen wrench with you, you can take the top off and then take your bars out and get a piece of sandpaper and grind it down where the handlebars are, and the stem where the handlebars meet the stem, because sometimes if it's a new stem or new handlebars, they'll have paint on it, which can make it slip easier, and sometimes stuff can get in there, dirt and stuff, so it'll slip around a bunch. So just get some sandpaper and rub it down on both sides of the stem, and also on the bars where the grip is at. That'll help stop it from slipping. And if you haven't heard already, just I'll throw this in here. You want it, when you tighten down your stem, you want to go diagonally. So you want to go say from this one to this one, and then over from this one diagonally to that one. That'll make sure that all the screws are down tight the same, and so that it'll give you enough pressure on all the points, and it'll stay tight. Tip number 4 is when your tire gets flat. So what you want to do is you want to take the bike tube inside, you want to rip that in half and then take it out, and then what you want to do is you want to take the tread or the wheel, and you want to just rest that on the rim, and that'll protect your rim when you say you're in downtown, you need to ride back to your car or something. It'll protect the rim from getting hurt, and it's a better ride than just riding on your tube. So on to number 5. If you're having trouble getting your grips on, just use if you have a compressor, lift up here, or taking them off. Lift up here, stick the nozzle in there, spray it, and it'll make them kind of like blow up like a balloon, and you just slip them right off, and they come off super easily, and they come on just as easily as well. What you can also do is spray like WD-40 in there, and you can slip it off. I personally don't like to do that because sometimes you can't get the WD-40 out, so when you put the new ones on, they just stay slippery for a while. You can spray it, you can clean it off once you get the grips off, but I prefer to just do the compressor. But if you don't have one, WD-40 will work fine, or any other kind of greasy substance. So I think we're on number 5, I think. But for this one, if you want to cut your bars, get something like this right here, and just saw at it. That's the best way. The electric ones work, but they don't work the best for metal sometimes. So get the handheld ones and measure each side. So if you want to cut an inch off each side, inch off here, inch off there, that'll make it decrease it by 2 inches. So keep that in mind. Some people will take an inch off here and an inch off there, say it decreases by an inch. So keep that in mind as well when you're cutting that off. Obviously when you do it, you want to take your grips off, your bar ends off, cut it, put them back on, see how you like it, or whatever. I cut my first pair of bars, I think 2 inches on each side, so that adds up like to 4 inches. So it's like I had that much room left or something like that. This I guess maybe goes without saying, but when you're doing a trick and you're bailing off and you're holding yourself on, you're grabbing onto your bike so your bike doesn't fly somewhere, just let go of the bike. You got to know when to just let go of your bike, let it fly, and so that you're okay. Because I've seen people do crazy stuff and they hold on to their bike for like dear life, and they get hurt a lot worse if they hold on to it. So if you're in a situation where you'd be a lot better letting go, just let go. It's a lot safer that way. I think that's going to be it for this video, guys. So make sure to leave a thumbs up and a comment below, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.
I work hard, I work hard.